Hi, I'm Thom Grimm. I'm owner and president of Muskegon Quality Builders. I've known Bill pretty much my whole adult life. I used to work for him when I was a senior in high school all the way through college at the Omni Fitness Club. I was a maintenance man there. I moved on. Bill helped me pay for my college, and I moved on to construction management at Ferris State University. Bill kind of led me down that path, encouraged me to go to school and follow my dreams. Took a lot of things away from Billy, his work ethic, how to be serious and when not to be serious. Bill would have sit-down meetings with us when we were staff at the Omni Fitness Club, and I can remember some things specifically and how he would teach us how to be organized and to always follow through with things and never tell people that you're going to do something and not follow through with that. A few other things Bill taught me were loyalty. He's always been loyal to his family and to his friends. If you needed anything from Bill, he would do backflips to make sure that those things were accomplished for you. And he always would encourage you to always think outside the box. Some of the funny things I did when I worked for Bill is he convinced me to be Furious Fred for the Muskegon Fury, and that was a riot. And I can remember Bill and we would sit in his office and we would think of all these crazy things to do as as Furious Fred. And one thing in particular, Billy convinced me one time when I was being Fred to come down to the arena, and he switched me out of the uniform and put himself in the uniform, and he climbed up on the rafters up at the LC Walker Arena. And I remember I was kind of standing behind Tony Listman and Ron Ropp when we were up in the press box, and Tony looked back and he seen that I was kind of standing behind him. He knew I was supposed to be in a Fred uniform, and he kind of looked up, and there's Bill shuffling out in the rafter, and he's hanging out, over the whole entire arena. And people are kind of looking up, and kids are like, "Hey, there's Fred. He's way up there, And there's just some crazy things that Bill would do, to get just that little bit of attention, or just just to spice things up a little bit. He's always been one of those type of guys that would spice things up in people's lives. I put hard worker number one with Billy, and then also very, very, very conscientious of other people's feelings. He'd always take the time, like even when I was working for him, I was a guy that would clean the toilets and get thrown up in the shower room and go clean the showers, scrub the grout or whatever. But Bill would always take time and ask me how my day was going, ask me about my grades in school, and just ask me what my dreams were. He would always encourage me to go out and serve the community. That was one thing we always did. We always seemed like we always had something going with, whether it was like Big Brothers or Big Sisters or anything like that. People bringing food drive things in, and I've seen that a lot with Bill. My sister has a business in the old Omni Fitness Club, which Bill used to run, and I can remember my whole family always had a lot of respect for Bill, and Bill's always taking care of us and always encouraged us to do positive things for the community.